Space. 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 Yep, still space. Oh my god, I almost pressed new game. That would be bad. Hi, hello. Welcome to space. Welcome to the vending machine? What are we doing? Guys? Sam? Yep. We are playing a space game. I know what we're doing. Locating the doctor. Right. 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 I know what we're doing. We got the one doctor, we're doing the other one, and then we're going to that other space place. Got it. Good. Thank you for your help. Okay, let's go, let's go. Did we just come in here? Maybe. When did we play this last? Sunday? I already went in there. Oh, this does look like murder. Good, we're starting off with murder today. Let me go up here, though. See where this goes. Also, press this button.
Whether you're going up or down the career ladder, SAM units polish your path forward.
Thanks, Sam. Little dramatic, huh? Alright. That's how we want to start our day. We don't know what we're doing, but Sam is here. Help us out. Seal? Seal. Oh, he's having a great time.
Easy now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to kill everything, guys. I hope you're ready. Yeah! Oh, joke's on them. They didn't even see down there. Is there another one of you somewhere? It's a dead body. Is it me? Am I the one that lives? Okay, hold on. That's a little much right there. Alright, hold on. I've got another murder guy. That's not the one I wanted. Come here! Get dead! You're stinky, and I don't like you. Fuckered butthole face. Good job. I live. I just had a 3-hour nap. That was great. A little bit of a headache, but I have water, so that's good. Hopefully the water part will help the headache part. Seems about right. Murder will definitely also help. Usually does. Oh, you're dead. Dead also helps. Ooh, jumping up. It's like 1 through sleep. Yeah. Yeah, it was not fun. The good news is I lost 5 pounds overnight. We be getting that liquid back in. Would have preferred maybe not to go to work today, but there's no one else. And it was a day of like no one answering phones or texts or anything. It's not the greatest. Didn't love that. Alright, is this my circle? I think that's my circle. I did it. Ooh. But I went home early, and then I had big nap time. It's okay, I've got 2 types of water. One has bubbles in it. And then, I guess you got regular normal-ass water. And we're sort of starting there. Just in case. Jasper, fuck was all this? I'm stealing. Can I steal? Is this stealing? It's pick up. Taking this, I'm taking this, I'm taking this. You don't need any of this, clearly. taking this. I'm taking this. Taking all of this. Too dumb to take that. Oh. Alright. Oh, nope, there's more. Apparently we could have just snuck in. You...
Shush. Talking. Concentrating.
Get fucked!
Damn it. I almost had it. The formula was in my mind and I almost had it. I was so close to a breakthrough, I could practically taste it. You really did pick the worst time to manifest.
You good? What formula are we talking about? Yeah, you seem a little... not there. What are you talking about?
Hi.
Tell me.
My magnum opus of psychostimulants. I feel like I've already explained this to the last hallucination.
I'm real.
Oh, hang on. I see what's happening.
I'm the
You're
boy who
real.
lived.
Ergo, not a hallucination. This is interesting. I have several questions for you.
I have
Let's
questions
start
for
with
you.
the obvious. Who are you, and how are you even alive?
I committed a lot of murder. I need access to the chem lab. I was going to ask you the same thing. What happened here? When I figured that out, well, I'll tell you. Introductions. What happened?
All sorts of things. Science, mainly. A little bit of
Nice.
research. If you're talking about all the dead bodies, that'd be the pink slip protocol. Right. That answers that. Next question. Do you come bearing fresh pharmaceuticals?
Take a bit.
Warning. Air filter replacement needed.
Look, we all know you're here to interrogate me. If I'm going to go through this ordeal, I'm not doing it sober.
You need to tell me what's going on. Lie about not having drugs is. Offer him something. Only the freshest for my friends. I can offer you an apple. I've got like 200 in my pocket. Interesting device you've got there. What are you taking? Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
You mean my inhaler? It's designed to deliver a highly concentrated dose of Sky High right through my respiratory system. The formula's still a work in progress.
Good.
It clears my mind for a few precious moments. The rowdy tenants of my mind palace stop their chattering, and in that silence, I experience clarity. Inspiration through inhalation. That's Sky High. Or it will be, once I perfect my formula.
Sounds great. I need to get inside the chem lab.
No.
Yeah, I do.
You don't. There's nothing interesting in the chem lab. There's nothing interesting in Gorgon at all.
Beg to
Gorgon is a
differ.
featureless rock dragged along by the gravitational current of a barren asteroid belt.
Oh yeah, my little...
The chem lab is a graveyard. You won't find anything there but the dead.
Well, I'm doing things with my life. Was it you?
Well, it wasn't me. I've been stuck in this place for ages. In any case, it's becoming obvious you're not listening to sensible warnings.
No.
If you've set your heart on exploring my old labs, I won't try to dissuade you. Indulge me with a favor, and I'll give you the access you want.
Do you want drugs?
The electromechanical turbine is offline. Without any power, I can't possibly continue my work. Be a dear and reactivate it for me. That's all I ask.
Do it yourself. I just murdered everyone.
Take the elevator to the storm platform at the top of this facility. Reactivate the turbine, and I'll give you the access you want.
Sure. Thank you. I don't really want to talk to him that much. I don't think he can tell me a ton. Alright, let's, where is that? Up. Steal. 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 Dang it, too dumb. Tickle that, tickle that. Oh, never mind, I'm under the stairs. I can't go that way. Stairs. Come on, little man. Sam. 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 I saw that. You almost fell off. Pardon?
That was close. You alright, boss? Yeah, boss?
Sorry, I thought I was answering you. Never mind. I don't actually want to talk to him. I'm looking for things to steal. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Your entrails into an appropriate waste
Sorry, Sam. Oops. Let's go do that again. Maybe not die this time. Died. Yeah. We're gonna keep murdering. It's probably good for me. We're also gonna maybe switch over again when we get up there, so it's not just regular bullets against the robots. Murder. Okay.
That was close. You alright, boss?
Sure am. Thanks for asking. I'm not gonna accidentally talk to you. Let's just... Let me just look at... Are you a fun one? Let's find out. I mean, and... Okay, drugs first. Sounds great. Damn. Let me help. Felix sounds like he's doing very well over there. Dang it. I pressed F too late. Oh, okay. Yeah. This is... There we go. That's better. Okay. Ow. Stuck a little bit. Put bullets in it. Jesus Christ.
Deposit your entrails into an appropriate waste
I think this is the most I've ever died. Oops. Oh. Oh my god, I'm stuck on everything. We begin annoyed.
That hat hurts.
Sterling. Into criminal efforts.
Thank you. What if that other guy's still alive? Stealing. Sounds like it. Guys, where are you? They did take care of this guy. Where's... What do you... He's not announcing we're done? What's going on? There was a little red triangle somewhere. There it is.
Take out the left.
Never mind. Okay, good. Yeah. And now there should be that stupid... Okay. Alright, those things suck.
Lying in the dirt is unsanitary.
Dramatic! Just out here trying to take a nap. Heckin' rude. Hey. Alright, did that... Stealing... More stealing... Even more stealing... Actual theft. Thanks, Sam. Sam is very proud of me for stealing. Sing a song about it. Nope, never mind. I'll go around. Wait, will I? Pardon? There, parkour. I can see why the guy was like, you go up here and do it. There was a lot happening. Why go out and turn on the power when you've got Strange Man and his two besties? Okay. Oh, nope, more. Dun, 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 dun. Whoops. Accident. Alright, let's actually do the thing. Activate electromechanical turbine. Did we do it? Request failed. Offline, offline. Diagnosis. Electromechanical turbine status. Maintenance required. Cool. Maintenance. I'm doing it. I had a feeling it was going to be something like this. There's too big of a place up here just to go press one button. This makes sense. You gotta go on, like, both sides of a boop. Maintenance. Done. Do it. Operational. Hell yeah. Oops, wrong button. That's not how we do this game.
Really following what you did there, but I guess it worked.
I pressed two buttons. What's in this one? Security diagnosis? Security turrets are non-operational due to critical damage. Could I probably have turned them off, I guess? It's too late now. I committed all of the murder. Robot all. We did it. Those are stairs right here. Okay, good. Get you? Oh yeah, no, because I'm too dumb. Hey, did it.
The facility's back on the grid, and my pipes again floweth with the sweet, sweet essence of my salvation.
I don't like that you said that.
I suppose I have you to thank for realigning the machine. Of course, Jasper, you imbecile.
Now, get me inside the chem lab.
You'll need my voice to get into the chem lab. I'm obviously not coming with you, so I'm giving you a recording of my dulcet speech. This recording
Thank
should
you.
get you into the chem lab. I hope whatever you're after is worth the trauma. I wouldn't go back there if I was higher than the mercury levels in a can of salt tuna.
I'm pretty sure you're
Wait.
that high now.
Take my gun while you're at it. If you end up dying on Gorgon, there's a non-zero chance I'll feel partially responsible. Neither of us want that.
Okay, cool. I need help with the chem lab. Security. I forgot the one word that was important there. I need help with security in the chem lab. You know that place better than anyone. Have some Adrena time. Adrena time if you want it. Has a stronger effect than your high type mix. Can you help me with security?
Die, perhaps?
Thank you.
Automechanical sentries are generally programmed to ignore corpses. I don't like the idea of going back to that place. To that life. Yes, I know it's not me risking my throat gallivanting around Gorgon. It's you, for whatever madcap reasons you've got. I've helped you once, and I don't feel great about it. I made a clean break from Gorgon, and now it feels like you're asking me to tether myself back to that place.
Okay, well, let me worry about Gorgon helping me could help you move on. Yeah, yeah.
I suppose you've got a point.
Persuade!
Or something resembling a point. I'm emotionally addled right now, and I'm allowing my sentiments to get the better of me. Here, my personal security keycard.
Yes!
There's a hallway near the processing room. It leads to a security terminal. Use this keycard to unlock the hallway and disable security.
There is a 100% chance that I won't do that and just end up murdering everything. I don't think I want to talk to you anymore. Thank you. I hope you're fine. I don't know. I'm leaving. You're stinky. Um... Did I get everything? Also, this guy's just, like, hanging out with all these dead-ass corpses around. It's gross. It probably smells really bad in there. Reading. Olympus Orbital Pharmaceutical Station. Anthrocillin Plus team. What is Anthrocillin Plus? God, make words easier. It's plus mint. Works on humans plus canids. Just added a plus sign to the name. Nice. Hack. Automechanicals. Sure, they're all dead, but I got experience. Project update. We are temporarily redirecting our efforts to perfecting Dr. Lowe's proprietary Sky High Mix, which maximizes genius and productivity. After sampling Dr. Lowe's Sky High Mix, the team agrees that this will enable us to reach your original project goals better in the long run and is so worth a momentary detour. I don't know about this. Meeting notes. On today's meeting notes, this record is abbreviated due to an unscheduled chemical leak that permeated the meeting room. Permeated? Thank you. The resulting and immediate inhalation of noxious gases caused double vision, hallucinations, and uncontrollable sense of giddiness and projectile vomiting. Side effects incurred in all meeting participants. As such, we cut back the time down to 1 hour from the standard 2-hour review. Meeting note, where the devil is Sullivan. I told that numbskull if he misses one more staff meeting. He couldn't make it, Doctor. He caught his hand in the specimen slicer again. Oh, you mean his remaining hand? Not anymore. LOL. What was that? I heard something. Nothing? No, I'm sure it sounded like a... Perhaps it was your imagination, Doctor. Right. When isn't it, Jasper? When isn't it? At any rate, he'll require a replacement. For his hands? Don't be asinine. For his productivity. We can't risk falling behind. Not now, not when I'm at long last on the cusp of a breakthrough. You balance the mixture then? Marvelous, Doctor. Whispers to Yates. Bootlegger. Louder to Dr. Lowe. I'll have Kel put in a request for a personal transfer. If we're very lucky, we could get a new body with the supply drop coming next month. Elsewise, we have to wait a year. No. This is inaccessible. I distinctly smell. A hissing sound seeps through the vents. Coughing. Sounds great. Concoction for the Sky High Mix. Administered to Raptidon. Raptidon exploded. Administered to lower doses. Raptidon exploded, but more slowly. Nice. Administered single drop to self. Woke up in the turbine platform, naked, drenched, and holding a handful of severed sprat tails. So that was what? Oh yeah, 09B, C, so just fixing the recipe for it. Number 10 was misplaced calculations. 10A plus. Added mint flavoring. Tested on Canade. Breath markedly improved. Canade exploded. Great. Progress. Met, not met. Not met. In progress. Sounds good. So you made, terrible drugs. But they gave minty breath. Where am I going? Down. I remember taking the ladder up. Everyone's just in this game trying to make all of the drugs to be more productive, and it just doesn't work. Crazy that. So. That's good. Alright, let's leave. I think we have the two beep boops, whatever we needed to go to. Gorgon? Hell yeah. Let's go to Gorgon. Let's have big yawns.
We are now in orbit above Gorgon.
Down, please. One day. SD1, SD2.
Analyzing location. The Sprat Shack. Error.
Lurking, gaming, and having conversation on Discord, but your yawn still made it through. Why am I gonna yawn right now? What? No!
Eradication procedures.
What? Hey! I started it! I shouldn't be yawny. I just did have big nap time. Big nap time normal. More than normal. You guys come on. Wow, there you are. Oh, there's a... I'll go check out the workbench. See if I can up anything. Tinker dinker. Nope. The rifle, yeah. Okay. If it's... And Sam, not Sam. You don't need help from me. Felix's stick. Okay, where are we going? Does this get us where I want? Maybe? Where am I going? Where is this? Sprat Shack. M for map? M for map is probably the best. Where are we going up here? Okay, how do I... go this way and across the... bridges? Maybe? The bridge is behind us? We'll find out. The numbers are much smaller. Need a closer... fast travel. Oh yeah, because there's dudes in here. I remember now. Are you sure? You guys aren't helping me a lot. Guys? I got them. Don't worry. I believe in you. That's... there we go. Got him. Are you sleeping again? Second nap of the day. Felix. Nice, nice. Take that. Don't take that. I don't take that. I like that. And then... yeah! All that. Yeah! All that. Yeah! All that. And this, and this. Nice. That was a good place to steal. Mm. Yeah, it's already in here. Okay, how do I get there? Through here? Emperor map. Yeah, this is the right way. Don't stand in it then! Felix? You just watched me jump over it. And then stood inside of the toxic bullshit. Anything else in here first? Yeah, there is. He's not the smartest today. Died a few times? Like, I died a lot. But I have good excuse. He's just out here taking naps. Walking into dumb stuff. Pardon? Thank you. I almost got stuck forever. Give me that. Thank you. Sam's out here being the best, as always. Beep, beep. Sam would never let me down. Not on purpose. Adrena time. Uh, hmm. We did. Secrets? Secrets I'm old enough to have. Hell yeah. Beep, beep. Did I just run by this? The answer was yes. Which way am I going? Still this way. It feels like I'm taking the long route around. Got it. Hmm.
How long is this drop? Just wondering.
Do you want to test it
SAM
out?
units are built to survive a drop of up to 300 feet and underwater pressures totaling 440 psi.
Alright. Those are rocks, not a human. Sort of sounds like it's laughing a little bit. Didn't love that. Where are the Where am I going? How do I read maps? Do I maybe go down that? I gotta go here. Maybe go down that elevator? Because it's like in a... You know? One of those. This. That's not the place, but it's a different one. It's over there. Where was that elevator? Over here. It was somewhere. Can confirm that. Am I wrong to think that was going to bring me an elevator? There we go. Okay. It's just a long way. Come on, guys. Come on in. Well, you're up there now. Get in here. You better magically be down there when I get there. I'm gonna be mad. E. Friends? Well, I guess... There they are. Okay, good. Nope, 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 nope. Help, nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. I do what I want. Nice. Turn fire. My butt. What? I feel like these DLC enemies are harder than the rest of this entire game. Because I've been struggling. So we'll go in here, see what happens. It's not the direction I want, but there's probably treasure.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years.
Heck yeah. Hey, look, trash. This is this place. Get it. It's just a small place. Yeah. Why are all the cubes inside? Garbage processing log. D1. First day on the new job. I can't believe this. What a joy to be here. What a sudden and complete surprise to be promoted to head garbage processing officer. It would be nice if there were another officer here to teach me the job, but I guess he fell into the feed chute last week. I have made a note not to do this. Day 2. I started by reading all available notion regarding the trash compactor. Spacer's Choice believes that I, a humble chemist, am suited to such lofty work, and I will do my best to succeed at it. Unfortunately, the operating manual for the compactor is covered in bloodstains, which does make it difficult to understand. Day 3. Compactor was making weird noises today. I thought it was a problem with the compressor chamber, so I spent most of the afternoon troubleshooting with the manual. Turns out a sprat had gotten into the hopper. Day 5. The emergency stop does not work. Day 8. My arms are killing me, and my back, and let's see, yep, my shoulders. Most of me aches. I thought this was supposed to get easier. Guess I'm not used to physical labor yet. Seriously considering microdosing with Adrenatime. Maybe once they've gotten a few more of the kinks sorted out, assuming the idiots over at Chem Lab have stopped bickering long enough to do their other job. It's sports! Sports! Ding ding ding! Sports! Sports! Spurs! Sprats! Sports! Victory first! Good job, us. Victory farts. Nice. Sports? Oh. Pokemon Leaf Green 1. Yeah! Victory for Pokemon. I guess. Uh, where was I left off? Day 19? What am I even doing here? I'm a chemist, for law's sake. I don't know how any of this works. I'm surprised I have both arms left. Not that anyone else ever comes by the shock to notice. 33. I don't know why I'm bothering with the log. No one's gonna read it. No one has the intention of reading it. It's pen and paper. They can at least pretend to give a flying fish stick and give me a data log. This is sprat shit. If you're angry 1 month in. Day 52. Today I compacted a marauder's corpse into a tiny cube of meat, just to see what it would look like. I should have felt disgusting, but when I looked at that end result, I didn't feel a thing. Holy shit. Day 76. Is there something I'm meant to do to maintain the machine? Maybe oil it or something? Day 100. What a milestone. Day 101. Made a game out of lobbing sprats into the compactor's hopper. Gave myself extra points for the live ones. What have I become? Day 140. I wonder what it would look like to run a mantis swarm through the feed chute. What would it look like all crushed down into a tiny cube? Day 183. There's a lot of days here. Got a message from the mine to come out and clean up some kind of cargo railings accident. Had to trek all the way out there just to tell them I don't deal with fluids. Morons. Day 211. Here's me at my lowest. I've been picking out the most hazard trash I can find and am saving it up to do something nasty to Clarence's place. Need to figure out which room is his. What? 231. What if I just dove in there? Oh, that would hurt. Imagine how slowly and painfully it would crush my body down to juicy meat and shards of bone. Ooh, God. Day 269. The mine crew is still after me to clean up their little accident. Like I'm up to my ears in garbage. Like I'm not up to my ears in garbage out here. Bodily fluids are outside my wheelhouse. Any bodily fluid from compressing organic material are just incidental. Day 275. I'm done with this log. I'm done with everything. Maybe I'll let the garbage pile up forever. Maybe it'll pile up so high I'll spit it across the canyon and down and drown everything and everyone. I can only hope. So that was only a good log. Happy we read that. Such a great time.
Tell me about the production of Adrenatime, Dr. Ambrose. I hear Compound X is a unique challenge to work with. It's temperamental. It must be refined under tightly controlled circumstances at tremendously low temperatures. Do you compound it with anything else? Tell me more about your refining process. Our audience is conversant in the sciences, very detail-oriented, so don't be afraid to get technical. Last time I met you, you spoke like a groundbreaker builder sprat. Why the sudden airs? And such specific questions? Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy?
Didn't see him at all. I was busy listening. We're... Don't worry, Felix, you'll be fine. Just close them.
Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy?
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Pardon you. You've been pardoned. Space, 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 space. Another elevator. Yes. Excellent. Good. Sell stuff. I will, thank you. Don't mind if I, yeah, huh? 420 Adrena time. Clearly, I use that a lot. Mm. That's a good jingle. Don't know if it's true, though. Toxic runoff. Do not approach unless ordered to do so by your supervisor. Sounds great.
Somebody at a research station right next to waste processing.
Sorry, not reading that.
Demoted.
Birdie's Sharp Datapad. Hi, Dr. Kim. I hope everything's alright down there in the chem lab waste processing ravine. I know it gets a little smelly. What with the garbage and toxic goo pits and all. So I just want to make sure you're A-okay. With Virgil's blessing, I prepared a revised schedule outlining the remainder of the package's production cycle. You'll note that your propellant solution is blocking Virgil's completion of the package's metal casing. Uh-oh. Would you maybe be able to come visit me so we can go over the timeline in detail? I'm the little office just outside the top level exit from HIA. Can't miss it. Let me know. I'm here to help you. By the marvelous mustache of Excelsior. Birdie? Sure. Okay. I think, yeah. Oh, this too. And now we go down. Just... Okay. Mm-hmm. When are we gonna get to the place I'm supposed to be at? You know, I don't know. Where am I? Still over here? This is not where I'm supposed to be. I don't know how to get here. I'm not supposed to be over here. Or I could... No, we're still accessing Chem Lab. Trash dump, fast travel, Chem Lab, lower exterior. Oh, will that get me? Where is this? Uh, really far. Okay, well we could do that. How do we get here? Just gonna... Oh, this is not as far back as I thought. That was just up. Does this just bring me right down? It does, and then that's over there. I... How do I get here? Great question. How? This seems like I'm forever going the wrong way. I don't love that. That's my home now? No! I don't want to live here. The number's gonna get smaller. Oh, they are. Does that mean anything? No. I'm just gonna run. Actually, yeah, okay, okay. Let's sit up a little bit. I, I don't want to live in the trash field, no. Crazy, I know. Painted charger.
Oh, then you gotta learn him. Force detected.
It's dead. Okay. Okay, that's different. Maybe this is the way finally. It just goes a different direction. Fuck that little guy. Probably shouldn't hang out in here. Like, at least I've been stealing a lot of things, but it's not. This is how I get 400 years of gameplay, which I don't need. Okay, this is... Okay, well, you need a lot more bullets inside of you.
Customer, you appear to be leaking.
What is happening? It's taking me 40,000 years to get here, and then you guys are full of so much... Sam, can you help? Good. I think I'm the most useless friend on the team right now. My bullets aren't bulleting as much as I'd like them to. Oh. Nope. Character. Yep. Nope. Yep. Skills. Yep. I'll get there eventually. Will I need it when I get there? Probably not, but I will have completed my task. Synthesis and manufacturing. That's not where I'm going. Uh,
Neutralize and sanitize.
Bullets? Thank you. What? No! I was taking my drugs. Ding dang.
Neutralize and sanitize.
Show 'em how it's done.
Drugs work, please. Fuck my life. Alright.
Customer, you appear to be leaking.
Yeah, who was murdering me so quickly over there?
Scoured with prejudice. Cycle complete.
That guy.
Entering quiet mode.
Oh, are we in quiet mode? Sam, we're not in quiet mode. Hmm? Are we there yet? It's been like an hour.
Alert.
Guys. Good job, team.
Now that was fun.
That was better than all those humans that were a pain in the ass, that's for sure. Uh, 31, 30. We're getting there. 26. Upper exterior Camelot. Fast travel. Location. Discovered. You will never have to run around, hopefully, again, looking for this place.
This facility is currently experiencing a heightened security event. Accessing this facility requires voice-modulated passphrase. Please speak the passphrase.
Saying it's not the best choice? Play the audio recording.
We attest to the zest with our hand on our chest. Be impressed as our guest by what we finessed. You are blessed to ingest what we thoroughly test. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Passphrase accepted.
I don't like that.
Access granted.
It's sort of stinky.
Welcome, Dr. Jasper Lowe.
Alright, we have made it. Finally. Definitely looks good.
Area assessment. This room is moderately... trash.
Moderately
Time to move
trashed.
is estimated at 23.5 minutes.
Use terminal. Sure. Welcome. Urgent notification. This urgent notification brought to you by Spacer's Choice Automated Subsource Behavioral Notification Systems, also known as SCASBNICS. Please be informed that one or more of the following high priority conditions are likely to be active in your office or workplace: escaped primals, unlawful discussion of subverse cultural material, extended and unauthorized breaks. Please notify your supervisor immediately. If you are the designated supervisor of this workplace, this message constitutes your official notification. This is an automated response. Please do not respond directly to this message. Messages. Dr. Lowe, I speak for everyone at the OCI when I express my disappointment in your work ethic. To the quality of Compound X harvested and enriched at your laboratory falls well below Spacer's Choice standards. It is my professional opinion that the quality of one's work reflects the quality of one's spirit. Lazy workers deliver lazy work. Round up your researchers. First 1 in 10. Fire 1 in 10. Okay. Expect you and your remaining researchers to deliver the next batch of chemicals to HIA under the accelerated timeline. These fire 1 in 10 of your workers, and I hope you're able to do the thing in less time. Got it. These measures may seem punitive, even harsh. They are. I'm instilling discipline in your team. One day, I'd like to imagine you'll thank me. Respectfully, Lawrence Goodfellow. Fuck you. Jasper, I've been taking your messages at my terminal like you asked. This one's from management, though. Please take a look at this. I could get in trouble for deleting it. Oh, that's the thing that I just read. I did it. Jasper, I told you not to bother. Not told? Yeah, but, I know you told me not to bother you when you're working, but I'm running out of options. I understand you're busy, so I've boiled down my list of concerns to simple yes, no questions. Just respond, yes or no. Did you read Goodfellow's letter? Am I on the chopping block? The security talked to you about some type of corporate spy in our ranks. Is there a spy? Did you know Padilla's heart gave out after a 72-hour shift? Are you attending the wake? I've got staff coming to the receptionist desk looking for answers. What am I supposed to tell them? It's not the best choice. It's the only choice we've got, question mark. Are you going to respond? Yes, no. Worms seem extra hard tonight? Yeah, well, they normally are. When I'm feeling the best of times. Extra hard tonight. Lost key, question mark? Chief. I found a key in a locker by the laboratories. The key belonged to Dr. Lowe. Please retrieve the key and return it to him. I do it myself, but Dr. Lowe can be pretty paranoid. If I show up at his door with a key in hand, he'll assume I stole it in order to fabricate a reason to check up on him. Okay, well, crazy man. How many people have music boxes? Because I've stolen so many of them. So there's probably...
chemicals will sort you out. Good luck.
I got the strangest notion that was sarcasm. About wishing us good luck, I mean.
Probably
I'm
Felix.
pretty sure the threat was real. Unless we're getting stalked by two different shadowy figures with the same creepy voice. I'm pretty sure this is the same jackass from back in the OCI.
Yeah, probably Felix. Fucking weirdo. Take that hat. Okay, are auto mechanicals in here? Yes. Yes. Yes.
System.
Ugh. Sam, are you all the way down there? You're doing so good. I don't know where he is. Sam. Sam, are you dead? Sam! Sam, you're good. Okay.
We all in one piece?
Yeah, Sam just fell down a little bit. He's a robot. He's not napping unlike someone else. I'm not gonna say who, it's definitely 100% Felix. Is this the man lab? Alright, okay, I'll do the overhead first. Also, there's all these places to look at. This is where I came in, though. Don't look at this one. I already went in here. This one does different. Get in there, guys. Sam, get in there. Good job, team. Da, 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 da. Damage to data storage detected, memory malfunction detected, run diagnostic. Couldn't be completed. Beep boop, bleep boop, bleep boop, bloop. Dee doo doo, corruption. Beep boop. Open last entry. This morning, I and my colleagues gathered in the reception hall. Every 10th staff member at this laboratory was released from service. I am one of them. My indenturement contract to Spacer's Choice, with which stipulates a lifetime of productive service as a researcher in the field of organic chemistry, has been terminated. I have served Spacer's Choice for most of my life. Working at the Gorgon facility is the highlight of my career. If I leave Gorgon, I will have nowhere else to go. Because my contract guaranteed my work for the duration of my life, to end that contract is tantamount to ending my life. If you have the power to reconsider your decision, I ask you kindly to reconsider. I am willing to work without pay if necessary. This job is all I have. Please allow me to fortify my spirit by continuing to work. Wow. Dr. Lowe, I'm afraid I don't know where your research notes are. I searched materials, processing indiscreetly. Asked the receptionist. I searched materials processing indiscreetly, asked the receptionist, but nothing turned up. If I had to guess, you left them in the basement laboratory. I ventured down there myself, but you know how I feel about primals. I apologize for the weakness of my constitution. Sir, if your research notes do turn up in the basement, may I ask you think favorably on me when OCI asks you for a budget review? Word around the lab is that Goodfellow and the other leaders of the OCI want to make some deep cuts in our staff. If there's any truth to this rumor, I hope you'll remember that I've always supported your desire to find a better, safer version of AT. Respectfully, our friend. Hmm? Excellent. More reading. ChemLab messages. Wait. Yeah, okay, it'll be reading it right. Subject, can we please? Dr. Lowe. I think I speak for all my colleagues in the laboratory when I say I'm worried about the OCI's treatment of our facilities. I can understand dismissing 10% of our staff as a punitive measure. I can understand cutting our deadlines in half in order to motivate us. And forgive me, Dr. Lowe, but I can't understand demanding that we send human inquiry our untested compounds. Many of these compounds aren't tested because we know they're failures. Increasing production means proportionately decreasing quality of enrichment, which means lower compatibility with human metabolism, which means higher rate of intensity of dangerous and potential lethal side effects. Compound X is a highly complicated formula harvested on the waste of xenocytes. It's complicated because, unlike over 50% of Spacer's Choice and Churchill catalog, the compound was not designed for human consumption. If the good people at OCI understand the complexity of the compound we're dealing with, there's a chance they'll give us the time and resources we need. We just need to get them to understand. This is a problem of miscommunication, Jasper. Just let me go up there and give them a presentation. I'll use markers and everything. Well, what do you think? Can we do this? What do you mean, what's happening? Playing a game. We're in space, doing shooting. We're on the way to do something, question mark. I don't know. We're in these labs that are like, wow, you are not meeting our expectations and timelines, so we're going to just get rid of a bunch of people and make it harder for you. Which, seems correct to this whole game. We are out here trying to produce better productivity, so we're gonna make life much harder. Crazy. Can we please? The OCI are compromised by a gaggle of Karen feeders. You go up there and with your marker and your charts and your diagrams, and they'll chew the flesh off your bones, and then charge me for the meal. It is absolutely critical that I finish my research in peace, and as soon as possible without interference from the OCI. So in answer to your question, no. You fucking can't. Alright. Oh, take this mission. And I'm also stealing a bunch of stuff. Murder and stealing. Kind of the usual. I think that was it for in here. We didn't really have to go in here. Story reason. We do figure wherever that is. Because I don't think we can just walk through the security door. That seems like, well, we'll die.
Dr. Lowe and his people didn't just work here. They lived here. This lab must have been their whole life.
Stealing. Everyone's dead and not here anymore, so is it stealing? I'm just liberating. Oh, too dumb for that. Uh, no? What was so hard about the stairs? Fucking rude. Oh, dead. 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 definitely did. Okay, column. Okay, good. We were there. That's how we got here. And there. I think those are all the places. Well, let me do this because it's still in the way. Two of you?
Got it.
Three of you?
Hands down.
Where? I only see the one. One's down. There's a few more on my little map. This way? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Got him.
Your setup unit is performing at peak capacity.
Heck yeah. Good job, Sam. Peak capacity. Look at this guy. Number 1.
You know, when we walked into the lab, I thought, what's the worst thing we could run into? And of course, the answer had to be primals.
Well, we're killing them better than all the sentries, so... Okay, good. Oh, I only have 3 bullets. That's not going to be enough. You okay there? Don't go in there then, dumbass.
Neutralize and
Whoa. He's not learning. Hardcore that. I just have a lot of bullets in this. It's not doing a ton of damage, but like, I have 400 million of these things. I don't know. Felix just keeps running into all of the badness today. And taking naps. Maybe he's also feeling unwell. I don't have a lot of bullets in my things. Other than this one. Am I doing it still? Yeah, he's probably not feeling the greatest after all the times he just went into the toxicness. It's- Yeah, you're normally easier to murder.
Job fulfilled.
But Phil, dude, there's some more over here.
Looks like
Good. We're getting a lot of murder done today.
must be Doc Lowe's old office.
Yeah, I'm not going in there yet. Calm down. We gotta look at everything else. Surprised I even did that. Open. Sealed. Well, what was the point of that? Moot. It was mean. Okay, yeah, let's go to the office then, yeah.
You survived. You're remarkably intent on scuttling my every plan to end you. How inconsiderate. Especially after I've gone to so much effort to see Gorgon rest in peace. Why do you insist on waking it up?
The Project Gorgon's dead, right? It's shut down for good. There's no way anybody could get this place running again.
Felix, maybe, but maybe also, yeah. Let me. Yep. How do I? I need to repair my gun. I just realized. Will I do anything? I don't know. Reading. Welcome, Jasper. Admin functions. Override synthesis and manufacturing center lockdown. Did I do it? Unlock security office hall. Can I do that from here? Incoming messages. Tidy the workstations at the end of the shift. Close and lock all drawers, safes, closets, vents, lab doors before leaving for the day. Visitors must be accompanied. Did the laboratory tech accompany a guest who has not received certification is in either pardon. In either self-defense or hand-to-hand combat must also be accompanied by a member of the security team. All confidential information must remain as such. Do not discuss the nature of your work outside or inside the lab, except to warn peers of imminent danger, such as fire, chemical spill, or suspected corporate espionage. All laboratory techs are to isolate themselves until further notice. Any laboratory tech found fraternizing in groups of 2 or more, or found speaking with the same person more than once, will be reprimanded to Space's Choice Human Resource Re-Education and Reallocation Department. Finally, unless you are actually physically sitting in an interview session pre-approved by me, do not speak to the fucking journalists. Wow. AT concerns. Jasper, I dug into the volunteer data Marion sent over. You were right. The current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, even by SC standards. Yeah, that's the name. And I performed a handful of autopsies on this week's deceased and made a few notable observations. In one case, that of a young man in his early 20s, we noted a degree of gray matter loss, and one would expect to see in a man of 70. Sorry, what? I was not reading that enough. A man in his early 20s, just noted a degree of gray matter loss one would expect to see in a man of 70. Okay. His brain had also atrophied to a shocking extent, again, as one might expect in a much older man. In another case, that of a woman in middle age, the subject was no longer able to achieve natural sleep. After 11 consecutive days of wakefulness, she was no longer able to distinguish her violent hallucinations from reality. Yet, even as she spiraled, she demanded additional injections. I was sure our last tweak would reduce the incident of violence among the volunteer population. We might attempt to further refine the compound through partitioning, though I'm doubtful that that will be if that's a word. Violence aside, I'm growing increasingly concerned by the habit-forming nature of the compound. What do you think? Sure. Here's another one. Monthly physicals. High priority. The materials we work with are dangerous and will result in permanent injury, disfigurement, or madness when handled for extended periods. Okay. Therefore, all laboratory personnel will now report to the project physician for monthly physicals and psychiatric evaluations. Monthly might be like still too little. I do this out of the abundance of cautions. Schedule your first appointment immediately and notify me when you do. I have access to your medical records, so I will know when you shrink. Do not make me drag you to his office myself. Okay, Olivia. Those were the incomes. Okay, only one outcome. Ree, what do you think? These days I try to think as little as possible. Thinking is a dreadful habit, which leads to self-awareness, which leads to resignation. It's true that just as soon as I start thinking, I realize I'm doing a shitty thing. I need to leave. And it's true that the current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, but not, I think, by SC standards. SC standards are low. You report 11 consecutive days of wakefulness, and SCC's 11 consecutive days of productivity. You report an inability to distinguish violent hallucinations from reality. SC is going to try to push us to turn those hallucinations into phantom images of company logos. You say the compound is habit forming, and SC is going to see an increase in demand for our never ending supply of xenocyte waste. To be serious, yes, the compound is absolutely habit forming. Addiction correlates with dosage, and dosage size is inversely proportional to enrichment quality. As long as corporate asks us to keep our dosage minimal and controlled, there's a reasonable chance we can improve the enrichment process to filter out some of the dangerous side effects. That's just going to take time. A lot more time than corporate realizes. Great. Oops. Employee termination. Herbert. Effective immediately, Herbert S. Germain is no longer an employee of Spacer's Choice PR&D division. His body has been forwarded to the chemical waste dump for processing. Oh, this is probably the thing they were talking about at that trash place. Mr. Saint Germain was a saboteur sent by a rival firm to disrupt our vital efforts. It's only thanks to the swift reporting of one of your esteemed colleagues that Mr. Saint Germain was prevented from causing any significant damage to our facilities, intellectual property, or staff. I understand that Mr. Saint Germain was popular around the Gorgon campus for his genial and helpful demeanor. That is because he was a spy. If you encounter any similarly friendly staff, alert a member of the security team immediately. We are shifting all of Mr. Saint Germain's remaining tasks to other laboratory technicians. Finally, anyone caught visiting his grave or discussing his departure will be reprimanded to Spacer Choice Human Resource Re-Education and Reallocation Department. Great. Did I read it all?
Halcyon's got no shortage of creepy science labs, boss. But this place? There's something real twisted about this place.
Something went very wrong about what I'd expect from a Spacer's Choice operation. I'm sure no one meant for this to happen. You remember the guy who was running it, right? Something went very wrong.
You know me, I don't got a head for science and formulas and whatnot.
That's true.
But even I can tell that something went horribly wrong here. And a lot of people got hurt. I know I didn't say much, being Spacer's Choice and all. But Doc Lowe and his team was their best and brightest. How could this happen?
They were pushed to the impossible by people who weren't accountable. He said it. This is Spacer's Choice best and brightest we're talking about. This probably didn't start out this way. This place is a wreck. Who cares what happened? How it happened? Number one.
Yeah, well, Maybe they should have pushed back. Maybe they should have said no. I don't know if anybody's gonna take the fall for what happened here. Could be Miss Ambrose if she's not careful.
Hmm. That's over helping her. As long as she shows her gratitude in bits, lol. Let's get the journal before we jump to conclusions. I want to see what else this investigation digs up. I want to see what this investigation digs up. Sam! Beep beep. I'm stealing this. Never mind. What was our other optional? Well, don't know. It was the security thing. I don't think I can do it? Question mark? Oh, secrets.
Has there ever been an experiment involving primals that wasn't a total catastrophe?
Well, let's... Nice job. Whole ass body just tried to say hello really too closely to me. I didn't love it. But I do love... So I will be stealing stuff. Surprisingly, don't steal a lot in real life. So I say. Initial research into primal neurochemistry has proven fruitful. I've discovered a cardiac cell receptor for adrenaline. Those are words. To human cell receptors in function, if not in physiology. It should be possible to develop a pharmaceutical drug that blocks the effects of the adrenaline hormone in primals, thus curtailing their paranoia, agitation, and violent irritability. Correction, it is possible, just unlikely given the way OCI has me under thumbscrews. Adrenatime is a dangerous drug. The danger can be mitigated by developing an adrenaline inhibitor. Take adrenatime, then take this theoretical drug to minimize its side effects. Barely have the time, energy, or resources to develop a half-passable adrenatime, so this idea must remain a dream. Nonetheless, my notes follow. Hope springs eternal. Okay. Oh, sorry, guys. There's a ground in the way. I'm assuming this where the primals were kept. At least some of them, and that didn't work out. Crazy enough. Guess it's just a room. Yeah. Oh, shit. This whole bin. I guess I had to do the optional before going in there. It's fine, but I don't get to go into the cool other place. If it doesn't tell me where I can override. Why did I think this was a down? Ooh, workbench, though. Yeah. Oh, get closer. Thank you. Oh. Seal? Yes. Seal? No. Too dumb. Ooh, maybe down there, actually. These 6,000 bits. That's fine. Steal. Yeah. It would be good if there was a... Whoa. What? Hello? Wow, must be nice. I broke an ankle. Let's try that again. I didn't see a whole ass hole in the floor. Whoops. That's fine, right? Or... Hey, don't fall in the hole. Don't fall. It's right there. It's a huge hole. I just ran into it. Don't fall in the big hole. It's not small. I fell right in there. Security office status. Lift access restrictions. Operating a... Yep. Hack. Automechanical status. Disabled. Please explain. Dr. Lowe, I'm going to have to take the researcher's side on this one. Your absence during an emergency is conspicuous. I don't want to report you because I don't want corporate auditors scheduling interviews with the entire staff while they're trying to meet a deadline. The unplanned sabotage event already halted experimentation and development. We're trying to get our operations running again, and we could use all the help we can get. I'm already down one staff member. St. Germain's gone. You know why. You owe this team an explanation to any number of grievances. Any number. Yeah, to any number of grievances. Your absence is the most urgent one, but I'll take an explanation as to why there are primals being held in the caverns near our waste disposal site. They're your primals, aren't they? Pardon. No, I can't explain the primals. Primals defy explanation. They are a miracle of evolutionary adaptation and a treasure trove of interesting genetic material. I'm not going to explain my alleged absence either. This is because I am not absent at all. My presence is implicit in the work of my researchers. The researchers still employed in this department are skilled and more than capable of repairing any damage done by the alleged saboteur. Please don't bother me again with trivial problems. You are the security chief. Stick to securing things, including but not limited to the safety of the lab and my privacy. Warm regards and pleasant fellations. That's, you know what? We're gonna leave it at that one. Resignation. I've just finished filling my official report on the unplanned sabotage event. I like it was just called the unplanned sabotage event. Like, that's the name of this thing. Unfortunately, filing a report on a sabotage event requires me to also include a list of captured, apprehended, and neutralized saboteurs. Company policy. No list means I'm getting arrested for dereliction of duty and you're getting penalized for hiring me. Saboteurs is plural. I can't handle Mr. St. James' name. I can't handle. Where'd handle come from, brain? I can't include Mr. St. Germain's name and be done with it. As a last resort, I have been forced to include the names of all former employees whose contracts were recently terminated in the decimation. These researchers are no longer a part of Project Oregon and will likely not survive without a job, so I may as well use their names to save our jobs. Wow. I filed my report last night and haven't been able to sleep since. This is to let you know that I will be filing for transfer at the end of next cycle. Sounds great. There is a lot of... Yay, let's go. Reading in this game. I hope my next game... listen, I might die. Sam beep boop. Felix, I don't care as much as about you. You keep napping today. I hope my next game doesn't have as much reading, but it might. If I ever get to it. We've been playing this for so long. It's been over a month. I didn't need to... Wait, hold on. I didn't need to go through this way. Weird. Well, either way, I did the thing without realizing it. We're going in there? What will be next game? I think it's gonna be Heavy Rain. I think that's what's next. I've got, is it... I've got 2 up next, maybe? Yeah, I think Heavy Rain's only, like... It's either 12 to 22 hours. And then I might be playing Alice Madness Returns as well. I'm not entirely sure, because I also did recently buy Star Wars Jedi Survivor, because it was on Super Sale. But probably this one. And then that one. But also, maybe that other Star Wars one. I bought the Star Wars one, and I told Dex that I had got it, and they were very excited. But it is like the one that's after, like in the same series as the one that we did. So much lightsaber. Fingers were in the wrong spot. I don't remember if there's a lot of reading in Heavy Rain or not. I just assume possibly there is, since question mark murder? Solving one or something? Seems to there be reading in that.
Oh. Get out of here. I think I got primal guts all over my ass.
I'm sorry, all of your ass? You know, I could be out here just buying bullets. Just realized.
Kicking boots.
There we go. All right. Where are we going now? 300 million this way. M for map, please. I don't want to run around and be lost for a long time. Where? Up here. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. We're on that other... No, I should just go right here. The other, quest. We just... fast travel to...
Muting volume now.
murder time. Well... Whoa! Get fucked. Yes.
Oh, that's the last of them.
Better. It's a lot of bodies. I didn't. There we go. I didn't do all those, but I did some. Damn it, too dumb. Where are we going? In there. Okay. Easy. Okay. None of these. Don't mind if I... Yes. Okay. Dramatic! Wow, 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 wow. Taxes. Wait, that's how we got it.
Something stinks real bad.
Lemony Fresh aerosol canister requires replacement.
Oh, never mind.
Welcome to Human Inquiry Monitoring, the Spacer's Choice Facility. My name is Dr. Marion Blakeslee, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important opportunity. You'll be involved in your minutes today. Each of you will be unassumingly. Together, we will unlock the path to discoveries.
Thank you for being a subject.
Minds did their dirtiest work here. We made puppets out of people and tested them until they broke. Walk softly, Captain. Some of them still live here.
I just killed two.
I hate to be disturbed.
I just killed two of them.
We made it through the chem lab in one piece. I reckon we can handle this.
We literally just killed two of them. I think we'll be fine. Hey, look, more reading. Incoming messages. In order to minimize the damage to company property and our personnel, please observe the following guidelines during the volunteer induction process. Do not touch and/or handle test subjects. Please defer to safety, security personnel. Avoid using inflammatory phrases or terms such as untested chemicals. Consider patented Spacer's Choice formula. Test subject. Consider valued volunteer. Cells. Consider living quarters. Remind subjects that compliance is one of the requirements of the contract with Spacer's Choice. Do not interrupt official Spacer's Choice communications and/or marketing while directing volunteers. Architect's balls. Is that all of the guidelines? Look, these people are coming here from TARDIS. Don't let your guard down, don't get friendly, and don't get close. If everyone does their job right, these volunteers will leave this facility as free and... pardon me, and upstanding citizens. Great. In light of certain recent developments, our friends at OCI have generously provided us with advice and guidelines intended to ensure the best possible outcomes for our research here at Human Inquiry and Auditing. To that end, we will be establishing new testing perimeters and volunteer preparation guidelines. Effective immediately, these guidelines will be provided to you at your stations. I really would like to congratulate you all on what you've achieved so far. Keep your heads down and your minds focused on the work, and the rest will come easy. If you have any concerns, kindly forward them to my assistant, Benjamin Morley. Every volunteers means just that, Mr. Sonoda. We're entering a vital phase of the testing process, and that means every volunteer participates in the trials. It's all the more critical that we maintain careful records of the dosages involved, of course. We count on you for that. Sounds great. Oh, outgoing. Gimsey. Weaver, have you seen my office keyboard? If this is one of your little tests, it's not funny. Security is already at full burn. They're gonna lose their bolts when they catch me taking the long way around to the faculty areas. Please tell me it's sitting on your desk or something? How do you lose a keyboard? Is this not a keyboard? Steal. Steal, steal, steal. Steal. Dead. Volunteer quarters. Dead.
I don't know how anybody volunteers to live in a place like this.
Let's not just play randomly? Because I guess so. Sleeps in all of the beds. Oh, you're not gonna need any of this. Where did that song even come from?
Welcome, volunteers. This office environment temporarily will test your communication, paper management, and self-motivation skills. This is your time to shine. You may just find yourselves doing similar work at a real office someday. Remember, compliance with all instructions from facility personnel is stipulated in your contracts.
Neutralized.
You trying to be sneaky, those two just yelling about it. Okay, you're speedier than I wanted. Why do test subjects have guns? Must have stolen them from security. Oh. Enter testing supervisor's passcode. I will, I did it. Optional, I did it.
This must be where they did their experiments. The prisoners claw their eyes out and go screaming mad. Probably took notes.
Test chamber 1. Test chamber 2.
Welcome, volunteers. Here you will be demonstrating key life skills in a simulated working environment. As in any work environment, inattentiveness can have disastrous consequences. Any accidents will negatively impact your schedule.
about to see something real twisted.
Oh yeah. Me just looting all the corpses. I'm mad. Maybe they didn't steal their stuff from security. Things are just out here doing combat. This is not where I thought I was going to show up.
Everyone all right?
Yes. Interesting.
Flawlessly finished.
I'm only dying a little bit. It's okay. Secrets.
Glad I left my box hauling days behind.
Are you sure? Because we're seeing some messed up shit in all of our travels. Okay, cool. So that's the wrap around. We can go through. Yeah.
Let's get out of here, boss. We've seen enough.
Efficient organic substance disposal method noted.
That's incorrect. Pardon? That's gross. Unsurprising, but gross. Incoming messages! I don't want to play anymore. Let's just do our jobs, okay? Incoming messages. Alright, my 10 bits are on 52F. I know what you're thinking. He's so skinny. That's got to be a bad odds. But I'm a gambling man, Victoria, and I've got an eye for this now. What do you think? I don't want to play anymore. Yeah. No, I'm talking about the subjects, Vicky. I'm talking about the numbers. I've been keeping track of how many bodies we process every day and every week, and the number fluctuates, but never too much. 1 and 3 and 2 and 5 and 1 and 1 and 2 and then 10. Just look at the chart I left on your desk. You can see for yourself that's the pattern. You see it now, right? Or see it right? I don't know. Just a little meat cube. Nothing to see here. Many meat cubes. Okay, that's that.
Human inquiry monitoring.
Oh, okay.
My name is Dr. Marion Blakeslee, and I'd like to congratulate you all on volunteering for this important opportunity. Your past
A lot of meat cubes. I don't love that.
each of you will be one side.
I'm tired.
Together, we will walk the path to discoveries. Profit onwards.
Very neon. More reading. HA visitation protocols. The Human Auditing and Inquiry Facility is a dedicated research facility and houses a considerable quantity of hazardous materials, machinery, and personnel. As such, no external visitors are to be permitted at any time absent express written permission from HIA testing supervisor, Dr. Marion Blakesley. If you suspect a visitor does not have the appropriate credentials, please observe the following procedures. Stay calm. Notify nearby safe security personnel of your suspicions. Wait for security personnel and or equipment to finish disposing of the visitor. Complete an incident report per official guidelines. Remember to use Spacer's Choice approved formatting and language. At no point should you leave your workstation unattended. Leaving your workstation unattended will be considered a severe security breach and may result in a fine and or summary termination of your employment with Spacer's Choice. Your supervisor has posted the following addendums. Right, that's the official shit. If we do get visitors, inform me at once. If they're from other departments, if it's Dr. Ambrose, don't get in her way, but lock her every move. If it's Clarence Mosley, keep him at reception. I'll come down in person to see this law-given miracle for myself. If it's Jasper Lowe or anyone else from Canada turns up, let them stew at reception. I'll send Assistant Morley down eventually. HIA is sleepy. And also on lockdown until further notice. Do not let anyone into the facility until the escaped volunteers are located. I'm going to check volunteer induction for any sign of our fugitives. If you receive any keycard access notifications to the next 20 minutes, ignore them. Okay. This way. Yeah.
Did you enjoy the show?
Yes.
I didn't.
It's terrible.
You should have left Gorman in its grave, where it belongs. Now I'm afraid I have to find a more permanent way to put you down.
Are we gonna become a meat cube?
It's a good thing then that I finally figured out what you're after.
Is he just here for a journal?
I'll see you soon, little weasel.
Are you her mom?
Stalked? Is that what's going on? Because I don't mind having secret admirers and all, but This is getting a little creepy.
It's off, right? I don't understand these contraptions.
Dr. Blakesley, ma'am, I've come to say that it's time. I'm gonna do it.
Do what?
Do it.
I'm gonna try for one of the shuttles.
You little shit. You've lost your mind.
If I can just make it to the landing pad, I'll be free.
Be reasonable, Morley. The project is almost over. We'll be out of here by October.
Ma'am, it's January. You're recording, by the way.
Damn it!
Broken datapad. Our first test group should be here in just a few hours. I suppose I should be catching up on sleep, but it's far more important to mark the occasion. I really think we can achieve something here. Every citizen of Halcyon wants to be of use deep down. If this compound can restore industry and work ethic even to outlaws and miscreants, we won't need places like Tartarus anymore. Dissidents will be a thing of the past. Chem has sent over its first shipment of this mystery drug, and the testing chambers are optional. Once we've proven out our methods, it will be that much easier to convince OCI to invest in better equipment. Sure. Welcome. Admin functions. Override synthesis and manufacturing center lockdown. Is that what I was doing? Yeah. Status? Overridden. Return. Return. Messages. Incoming messagings. There's so much reading today. It's been 3 weeks. Where the fuck are the reports from HIA? Deliver them to me by the end of the day, or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. In the future, you will send me bi-weekly reports of HIA status. These reports will include an inventory of test subjects, which version of the Gorgon compound they have been administered, and how frequently those administrations have occurred, and who has been administering them. To these reports, you will append a morality record. This record will include an accounting of the burn-down rate of our current stock of volunteers and compound ampules, in addition to a thorough analysis of their injuries. I want to see charts, Mary. Big fucking charts with lots of precious little numbers. Before you ask, bi-weekly means twice a week. Don't pretend you don't know what I mean. Marion, personalize and forward the following note to the families of the deceased volunteers. Take carbon copies and send those on to Lucian at the usual address. Make certain he gets every single one. Dear so-and-so, it is with regret that I write to inform you of the death of your relation, so-and-so. They died peacefully attended by their fellows. Please accept our sympathies in this difficult time. That may offer you little comfort. Know that your relation died in service of a better, more productive Halcyon. In accordance to the agreement, so-and-so, signed with Tartarus Corrections, a division of United Defense Logistics, their term of incarceration is now considered complete. Great. That was all this one's outgoing. Outgoing. Good fellow. Yes, many of the subjects still exhibited increased energy levels and compliance. The same euphoric response, but they inevitably crash. Testing clearly suggests that Chem's Compound X has extreme and irreversible effects when administered repeatedly over a long period of time. Several volunteers in the old SCO2 group are barely verbal. When they do speak, it's to beg for more of the compound. I'm finding it hard to shine that up for you, Lawrence. So good you'll beg for more? Question mark. Don't you dare use that. If we could dilute the compound or even ease out the schedule, we could mitigate some of the addictive effects. Weaning some of the earlier test subjects off the compound might buy us time until Chem refines the formula. I need time, Lawrence. Do that. I need to compile some of the test results from the past month. Pull a subset from the reports we forwarded to OCI if you like, so long as there are charts. Why? We just really love charts here. But make sure the worst of mortality reports are up front, will you? Okay. At the behest of the Office of Creative Incubation, we are applying varying amounts of unknown solutions to test subjects that are already mid-treatment. What organizational schema do you imagine would miraculously restore scientific rigor to this process? Stick to the current system. Okay. Wait, hold on. Help. Help. I'm sorry. Wait, what? Testing reports. Morley, pick out 2 of the deceased test subjects and whip up condolence letters. Something. That's a word. Ignoble. Feel free to invent next of kin if there are none on record. Use the cheap paper. Leave the letters on my desk. I'll dispose of them shortly. Wow. Archived. Lucian, I'm leaving this message to inform you of my resignation from the position of testing supervisor at Spacer's Choice Pharmaceuticals effective immediately. I won't be returning to headquarters, and I wouldn't bother chasing that tracking signal unless you want to give the boys and girls in human resources some exercise. I'll warn you once, do not try to find me. Marion Blakesley. I can't hack, I'm too dumb. Okay!
I always knew this colony was twisted. Heard my share of stories in the Groundbreaker. Seen my share of gruesome, too. But nothing prepared me for this.
What they did here was inexcusable. That's Halcyon for you. What do you expect? They must have had a reason for this. I'll just be glad to get out of here. What they did was inexcusable.
This place was a nightmare. But people wake up from nightmares. Those test subjects never woke up at all.
Now they died.
One of the worst parts. Spacer's Choice knew exactly what Adrenatime did. And they didn't care. They weren't even thinking about the victims.
I know. I can't believe they did this. Somehow this doesn't surprise me. Somehow this doesn't surprise me.
Every time I think I've seen the worst thing Spacer's Choice could ever do, they find a way to surprise me. I don't know why Miss Ambrose has got her heart set in that journal. Nothing good ever came out of a place like this.
Let's get back to finding the journal. This is a very long trip just to find a journal. Hey, it's up there. Is it up there this way, though?
All I want to do right now is burn this place to the ground. I'm gonna have nightmares for weeks.
Felix all of a sudden has all these feelings today. What? I have to go way over there. That's really far. I'm just gonna... Maybe go there. Let's let it run a bit. Yeah, 188 though. This place be fucked up. I probably got all the loot. I haven't killed everyone though.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Nice. Nothing. Nothing. Where are we going? How are we getting there? Getting stuck. How do I get down there? Seems to me like I'm getting further away. Did this get me on the other side? The way that I want? I don't think so, but... can't I just fast travel down here? Pardon?
Hey, just now. Did you hear that?
Probably Carl. Hear what?
I thought I heard a scream. I didn't hear nothing. But this is Gorgon. Somebody's probably screaming somewhere. Why, it's the sound of fine goods screaming out to be purchased!
Carl!
Nice to meet you, sir or ma'am. I'm Carl, and as a customer-defacing representative of Spacer's Choice, I sell only the finest. What can I get you, prospective customer? New handgun? Pack of smokes? Stab in the face?
Pardon? What are you selling?
The finest dust-covered goods money can buy.
I don't even... Where did this man come from? Hopefully he wants all my shite. Good job, thank you. Can I steal this? That would be legitimately stealing. Alright. I will not do that. Stealing from the inside of that sprat, though.
Entering quiet mode.
Just picked up some meat. Some random man out here in the wild selling goods. I just went into him. Did it. Nice. Good team. Did I get you? Yeah. Is this the right way? Numbers are going down. Which means nothing. Get down here. I got down here that one time. I don't think I can jump down. Probably Carl's legitimate storefront. I wonder if I can get it there through this section. Let's find out. Am I down? Oh. There goes Felix's eyes again. Got him. You good? He's not good. We all know this. Why did I not break an ankle there? That is the question. Yeah. Did he get him? Yeah, yeah. Felix seems to get into a lot of trouble by being really dedicated to clubbing things in pipe in a world where things explode and shoot a lot. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff in his eyes today. He's running into toxic. But he's just out here giving it his all, his best. Terminal, we're doing it. Unseal door, thanks. Dramatic. Let's go. Let's go. Terror on Monarch. What? This is what we're doing. So this is Pam, not to be confused with Sam. Sam, do you have something to tell me? Ugh. Immediately starts stealing.
Untidiness is an eyesore and cannot be abided, according to this unit's programming.
I'm surprised this fountain still works.
Any other doors? Dead? I'll just take all of your stuff. Thanks. Okay. Gimme. Excellent. Just raid the bar on the way in to the upper levels. Vending machine, good. Get rid of all that stuff I just stole. Open that one. It's a lot of reading. I don't want to do it. I definitely did not see them. I believe in you. Are you doing it? Need some help? I believe in them. Are you dead?
Have been neutralized.
guys? Where is everyone coming from? Where are my friends? Guys, where are you? Well, that's a lot of bodies right here. Sam! Sam was having a little bit of a lay down this time. Where the fuck were you? Also sleeping? Oh, here we are again. Yep, that's why I'm smart. I don't love what I'm hearing. Nice. It's not broken, it's just out of paper. What are we doing? Printer broken? Printer broken! Which I have to say is pretty damn amazing. How in the name of the grand plan did you manage to print 450 documents in a week? Those can't all be transfer requests, can they? I know this project is well funded, but the head researcher must be even more famous than I thought if we're getting this many. Last warning. Colin, you know our policy, even if you do have proof that Mr. Putnam has been taking your lunch. Spacer's Choice disciplinary guidelines for theft only apply to Spacer's Choice property. You, your lunch, and Mr. Putman's all constitute a Spacer's Choice property. It is legally impossible for property to steal from itself. Please note that an inability to protect your own source of nourishment will be reflected on your permanent record. If you cannot be trusted to guard your own sandwich, you cannot be trusted to guard classified information on behalf of Spacer's Choice. Wow. Please have those reports sorted and on my desk before lunch. You're not in a junior position anymore, Colin. Yeah, Colin. Protect your lunch. Do better. Employee exchange. Spacer's Choice is aware of Dr. Lowe's eccentric habits. Yes, Dr. Lowe medicates himself with experimental drugs of his own design. No, we have not mentioned this flaw in Dr. Lowe's character in our exchange contract with Auntie Cleo. We believe that Dr. Lowe's behavior is consistent with the values of a rival company. Dr. Lowe and Auntie Cleo are, in the opinion of Spacer's Choice, an ideal match. Both Dr. Lowe and the Auntie Cleo company believe themselves to be better than nature. Please be informed that Auntie Cleo has generously offered at least 3 senior personnel in exchange for Dr. Lowe. It is Spacer's Choice company policy to accept any bargain in our favor. Semantic hygiene? Michael, the office has reviewed your report of unlawful behavior exhibited by certain colleagues at your designated workplace. We find the contents of your report alarming and inconsistent with the values and vision of the Spacer's Choice family. While it is the duty of every member of our family to report seditious and unlawful behavior, it is important to express your report using appropriate, company approved language. Your description of violent outbursts and aggressive behavior from your colleagues is problematic. Furthermore, the office disapproves of your obvious exaggerations of any physical injury sustained in your alleged altercations with your colleagues. Spacer's Choice is not liable or responsible for any injuries caused by Spacer's Choice property, including machinery or other coworkers. Your description of your colleagues' behavior portrays Spacer's Choice in an unflattering light and will be stricken from any official record. Do not discuss, describe, or imply the contents of your report to your coworkers. Wow. They seem really nice to work for. Restroom. Are we going over there? Okay. This is where we came in? Yes. I think. Yes. Question mark. We're going in here.
Fancy looking staircase. On your step, boss.
Thanks, Felix. What the heck? Put stuff in there so I can steal it. Drugs. Oh, too dumb. New adventure. I run the SMC's Interdepartmental Systems and Serfdoms game. We host participants from every part of the Spacer Choice family, technical support, human resources, and even here in the manufactory. We just reached the stunning conclusion of our last campaign, and I've submitted the necessary paperwork to begin a new one soon. Interested? Question mark. A few spaces for adventuring spacers are still available. Not sure what systems and serfdoms is? Don't worry, we're beginner friendly, and I'll be happy to walk you through character creation and more. SNS is all about helping each other and having a good time after all. If you're not familiar with systems and serfdoms, fret not, novice entry fees are minimal. Please note that I'm required by corporate to submit a detailed report of our adventures for moral hygiene auditing. Please also note that any subversive character concepts will result in an immediate report. Great work. Sally, thank you for putting in the extra time to fix those terminals on the top floors. Even though you're not a designated member of the technical support team, your work saved me a reprimand and on my permanent record. In fact, your work was so impressive that I thought you might appreciate having a few more tasks on your desk. You must have noticed the adhesive notes on your desk. These are backlogged repair tasks from the technical support team. I understand you've got your own work in the manufactory, but I think you'll benefit from the additional tasks. Remember, work fortifies the spirit. Don't do more than you're supposed to. This happens. Then you get a bunch of sticky notes. I saw that. I see you. Let's get a little hat on.
Wrong tool for the job.
Oh, we're both coming in here. Okay. Friends, where are you? Oh, there you are, Sam. Where does... Oh, it's over here. Where'd the body go? Too dumb. Oh, never mind. This, yeah. Uh, 1, 2. Oh, are you in there? Thanks, Sam. Really saved my butt there. Can't get through the one door, but I can still go around. Alright. Let's go. In here. How tall is this building? We just keep going up?
Is this how Adria time gets made?
Preparing for sanitization mode. The Purge.
The Purge?
Is this the place? Looks like it.
Just a big honking... Other times, he's just out there just like, oh, cleaning going to take 20 minutes. Don't worry about it. And then now he's just like, it's the Purge. So, you know, it's serious business.
Easy now.
Where are we going? What was the point of that? You dumb. Journal.
That's enough. Gorgon is mine.
I should have read first.
And I will not pursue you. But if you stay, I will sick every last lawless fucking mercenary and halcyon on you. It's your choice.
Well, thought about it, and I'm still gonna dropkick this coward the moment I get a chance.
That's great. I'm gonna do some rating, I guess. Admin functions. What is alert, strike, panic, lockdown, engage. Please shelter in place while the workforce is pacified. Spacer's Choice apologizes for any emotional disturbance or physical discomfort this traitorous employee action may have caused you. Executive counselors will be on site during the next staffing cycle to help you work through any residual grief or trauma you may be suffering. Enjoy a Spacer's Choice Zero G brew while you wait, at no charge to your C-suite liquor stipend. Wow. Thank heck, turn that right off. Please use caution when exiting the office. Agents provocateur. You might get hit. Got it. Messages. Incoming. Is this, there was... Nope. No incoming. Got it. Outgoing. Good fellow. Oh god, there's so many. Production schedule. I've seen the brand manager sniffing about Lawrence. I know your department is gearing up for a big announcement, and mine is the only project on this fucking asteroid. Send me your intended production and release schedule immediately. The schedule you sent me must be a template or the work of an intern because it's patently insane. We're nowhere near to hitting Lucian's proposed milestones. Branding's hopes and wishes won't magically change that, no matter what the corporate office says. My compound is months from viable, Lawrence. It kills people. If you'd like proof, you're welcome to try it yourself. I'll even show you where to stick it. I expect to see a revised schedule before the week is out. You think you can hide from me, you little twerp? I know a serum that will make you feel as if you lived 1,000 years in just 8 hours. Would you like to spend the night in waste processing? How would you? Sorry, how would you? Great. Toxic-free rebranding. Change the fucking name, Lawrence. I don't care if the inbred simpletons at headquarters were just having a laugh. Customers don't know what it means. Okay, yeah, we already went through this list of things before. Radio documentary participation. This is a waste of my time. The last thing my team needs is a fleet of GAD files descending on the labs and ask stupid questions. We're months behind as it is. However, because Lucian demanded it, I will consider the program's request if the following conditions are met. Lucian guarantees me the right to review and approve the recordings. The journalists are confined to Gorgon for the duration of the project. It could be years. Make sure they understand that. If they leak the details of our work to the press, I will put a hit out on them myself. I know people, Lawrence. The journalists bunk in shipping and receiving. We can't have them fraternizing with the project staff outside their scheduled interviews. These people are our enemies, not our friends. No one will be coming down with an acute case of friendship on my watch. An acute case of friendship. My team will not be held responsible for the inevitable delays this tomfoolery will cause. The only individual who will be working overtime on this is you. That was the outgoing to Goodfellow. There's just so much to read. To Blakesley. Marion, it's been 3 weeks. Where the fuck are the reports from HIA? Deliver them to me by the end of the day. Or deliver me your letter of resignation. I'm done asking. So yeah, this is the one we already read. See now why you held back your reports: strangulation, attempted disemboweling, blunt force trauma to the head with a bedpan. It's not just that volunteer deaths are up, but it's the way in which they're dying are appalling. This is unconscionable. All an unadmitted, mitigated disaster. Words are just not happening today. Cease administration of the compound immediately. I'll take this to our liaison, Lucian. Surely, when I show him these results, he'll understand that we can't take this product to market as it currently stands. Condolences. Personalize the note we already read. Cancel all the letters if they've been hand-delivered. Send someone to retrieve them. Secrecy trumps sentiment. Don't ever let me do anything so indulgent again. Okay. 1 to low. Did we read this? I don't think we read this one. The AT concerns. I dug into the volunteer data Marion sent over. You were right. The current formulation is resulting in alarming outcomes, even by SC standards. Pre and I performed a handful of autopsies on this week's deceased and made a few notable observations. In one case, that of a young man. Oh, wait. No, we did read this. Okay. Why did I think we didn't? Yep. Violence sucks. Got it. Well, I guess the good news is we don't have to read all of these things. Sent to other. Monthly physicals. We already talked about. Yeah. Employee termination. Herbert St. Jane. Yep. Updated security practices. Yep. Seize all recordings. Bring them to me. And for fuck's sake, don't let the journalist off the fucking asteroid. We didn't read that one. Deleted messages. Received from low. That was him talking about thinking. We already read that. Good, good, good. Display all outgoing messages to Blakesley. Terminal's not received a message. Okay, code, whatever. Deleted. Radio documentation. Documentary participation. Many of you may be familiar with Odin Pictures, Byzantium's premier purveyor of Aetherwave drama and drama adjacent entertainment. Several of my personal associates of Odin Pictures have launched a satellite studio called Pictureless Pictures, which emphasizes radio programs and serials intended to excite the senses and palpitate the glands. I have received a request to approve a radio documentary program examining the lives and contributions of Spacer's Choice scientists operating on Gorgon. The name of the documentary is Moments with Genius. I do not approve of the superfluous exclamation point, but I approve the general idea. Please inform the other managers. Approve. Next time allow me to make this kind of announcement myself, Mr. Mosley. Hierarchy exists for a reason. Sure. Production schedule. Great timing. I was just sending Kirby over to your department with a preliminary production schedule. I don't care. I don't. Yep. Reproduction schedule. If you're receiving this message, I'm currently unavailable. In my absence, I have instructed my security secretary, Herbert Harrell, to reply to any incoming messages with this pre-approved response. I feel like we read a lot of stuff right there. Can't wait to not do that. This place sucks. I think we all know that. Sam. So it's ready to burn this whole place down. 69. Oh, not too dumb. Nice place you have here. We're leaving. Thank you. Hello, Pam. Goodbye, Pam. Have you met Sam? Sam and Pam. Good job. Alright. Where are we going? Bar. When are we doing that? Not now, because... Oh, by hostels? Oh, no, I am, definitely. Not a lot of options. Well... Oops, wrong button. I did it. Now... Oh, we're not... Excellent. Everything has been sanitized. We don't have to vaporize anything. We can. set the whole place on fire. If you want, just light it up. What do you guys think? Yeah. Fast travel close to where we need to be, but then that will be it. Where are we going? That's what they're reliable. Where are we going? Speak to Minnie. Oh, I guess we're. That's a good place to go. Oh, big sleepy. That's right. Fuck this place. We'll go in here, and then we will hopefully not trigger anything and quit. Nice. We can stand right here.
We are
Go!
receiving incoming signal, Captain.
Captain,
Ding dang.
I see you've made some headway on Gorgon. Mother's old work terminal just lit up with a bunch of new protocols. Very exciting.
I don't
What
love
about
this.
Mother's journal? Any progress there?
Uh, it's time for you to tell me the truth.
Are you accusing me of deception? Captain, I would never.
Definitely sounds like
Can you
deception.
hear me, Captain? I'm getting some interference on my end. Captain! Captain!
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Hello again, little weasel. I must admit, you've surprised me. I threw nearly everything I had at you, and you overcame it all.
I did murder a bunch. So you're the one who put the Gorgon facility on lockdown. Yeah.
Well spotted, Captain. We both played our roles well, but it seems you've got the edge. I may have gravely underestimated you. You were smart to hire him, Wilhelmina. Well done.
Mother! You're alive! And still on
Is this
Gorgon?
surprising? You told me she was dead. Should I log off and let you two get reacquainted? Yeah, she's been a thorn in my side ever since I got here. Listen quietly. Listen quietly.
This is so you, Mother. Inserting yourself where you aren't needed and at the worst possible time.
Am I disrupting your vanity project? You empty-headed little twit!
Let them talk. Yep. We're just gonna let them.
Have you come back just to ruin everything again, Mother? At least this time I have the power to stop you.
Captain, this is a distraction. Let's set our differences aside and focus on what matters. Adrena time must never be revived.
I literally have so much in my pocket right now. You're damn right I can't. Adrena time created marauders. Oh, I don't have perception or intelligence. Revive the project. What's going on? You've been trying to kill me since I got to Gorgon. Now you want my help? I was hired to retrieve your journal. The fight is between you. Gorgon belongs to Spacer's Choice. You don't get a say in what happens next. Nah. Revive the project? What's going on?
I may not have told you all of the facts, but I'm going to lay out everything I know. You can decide for yourself what to do with it. By now, you realize that Project Gorgon was devoted to a single drug, Adrenatime.
Yes.
A drug that hit the market in spite of calamitous side effects.
Yeah, go on.
The project was a colossal failure, but you and I are going to revive it from the ashes.
I don't think so. After everything I've seen, absolutely not.
What you've seen is the result of Mother's leadership. I have no intention of repeating her mistakes.
I don't think so.
Mother's journal contains the activation codes for the Adrenatime synthesizer, the key to a new Project Gorgon. We're going to start again, and this time with everything Project Gorgon didn't have. Better R&D, better scientists, clear goals, more funding, and a timeline that makes sense.
Round thoughtfully? And who's gonna provide it? Do you think that's all it will take? Stinky. They're both dumb
Who
answers.
else? Spacer's Choice.
Hmm.
After I showed them the error of their ways, the corporation couldn't wait to restart the project. If I can improve the chemistry, I can fix Adrenatime. We can put this colony back on track together.
No, thank you. You lied to me, you idiotic sociopath. Why would I help you now?
I needed to keep this quiet. Spacer's Choice shut down Adrenatime once. I didn't want to give them a reason to do so again.
Listen to yourself. Adrenatime ruined lives. It killed people, changed them. And now Halcyon buckles beneath the yoke of my failure. We can't risk opening Pandora's box a second time.
What about my life, Mother? The Ambrose name has no dignity anymore. I can't even show my face around Byzantium without being the gossip of the town.
Well, don't go there. You have to be fucking kidding me. You can't put your reputation ahead of the colony's safety. Be better than this. You do think Adrena time is good for the colony too, right? No, no. Let them talk. Let them talk.
Every day, workers slump over from exhaustion.
I'm just here for the
The gas
dramas.
industry swallow them whole, and no one is coming to help. Adrenatime is the break we can't fit into the schedule. The office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people.
Pardon? Which is a break we can't fit into the schedule of the office with a window we can't afford to build. It's the best this rotten colony can do for people. Drugs are the best you could do? Let them talk.
Don't let those bloodless leeches at Spacer's Choice walk you down this perilous path, Wilhelmina. You haven't the fortitude to endure it.
As usual, Mother projects her failures onto me. If she had let me get involved from the start, we might have avoided this calamity altogether.
Wow. Do you even understand the challenges you'll face? Are you just trying to prove yourself to your mother? What would you have done that she didn't? Olivia, why didn't you give Minnie a chance? Can I just go back to being a freelancer or one who doesn't care? Are you just trying to prove yourself to your mother?
My intentions are greater than some family squabble. Besides, Mother is the one who should be proving herself to me.
I don't think so. I don't
Your
care.
intentions. What have you done? I always suspected you were nothing more than an empty-headed social climber. This confirms it.
Let them talk? Let them talk.
You see what I mean? Mother is afraid of being outdone by her empty-headed daughter, and she'll do anything to stop me. If I can save the colony and redeem the Ambrose family name, I owe it to myself to try. Mother be damned.
Get fucked. How about that? Maybe I should just kill both of you and be done with this. Adrenal time is just a stimulant. What good do you think it can do? Don't care. You want to save the colony from its drug problem with more drugs. Also seems very stupid. Olivia, what's your story? Don't care. Enough talk. What happens now? You know, enough talk. What happens now?
I need that facility online, but I can't do it while Mother's still a problem. By now, she'll have shut down the Gorgon reactor.
Sucks for you.
Deal with her however it suits you, and get that facility back up and running.
I don't want to.
Don't do this, Wilhelmina. Minnie, don't make this choice.
Adrenatime's our future. It's bigger than money, bigger than family. It's the colony's best hope.
This is utterly insane. I want no part of your family drama. You know what? I'm going to say that because I don't care. And I don't want to help her, obviously.
Oh, please. We haven't been a family in ages. If Mother tries to get in your way, you have my permission to defend yourself. No matter the cost.
Yeah, I don't want to do
This
this.
is absurd. You must end this madness, Captain.
Gorgon has to be put down. Minnie for good. Adrenatime can be fixed. It can save Halcyon. No, thank you. You've been trying to kill me since I got to Gorgon. Yeah, we already said that. How would I do that? Gorgon has to be put down. For good. For good!
I'm glad you see things clearly. Here's what you must do. Return to my family's manor, Captain.
Murder?
Use the executive override code in my journal to activate the NDA protocol.
Also, she can hear you.
It will destroy the Gorgon drug synthesizer and put an end to Adrenatime for good.
I'll do whatever it takes. I'll consider it. Yeah.
One last thing. Minnie.
I'm gonna murder her.
She will try to force you to fight her. You don't have to. In fact,
I'm gonna murder her.
I would ask you not to. Whatever mistake she might make, she is still my daughter.
Listen, I'll probably be murder her.
Captain, in light of recent events, I'm putting the manor under lockdown. Until Mother is dealt with, anyone who lands here is presumed hostile. Finish the job. I know you won't disappoint me.
I'm gonna murder you. I'll be in touch. Huh. Wait. Wayne can make a finger gun at the screen? Get ready to be surprised? Yeah. I'm doing that one. So I only have 2 options. Why are you running? Are you trying to just, like, launch yourself out into space? That's rude. If I did them all here, I'd be so close. I'm doing it. All changes will be close, yes. Okay, well, I accidentally stood there. That one was my fault. And now I have a very important decision to make, but I don't play this until Friday. Did I play this on Friday? Yeah. So I might not remember that, choices have to be made, and I could just mess it all up. You never know. Probably with a bunch of murder. Which is unsurprising. But it's time to leave. It's time for farts. Nah, it's time for bears.
Small bar voices. Bea, 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 Schneeflocke.
Nice. British bears?
Small Air Boy says, bear emoji, bear emoji, bear emoji, bear emoji, polar bear emoji.
Nice. And then?
Small Bear Boy says, bear emoji, bear emoji, bear emoji, bear emoji, polar bear emoji.
We did it. Now we will all leave. Tomorrow, though, is zombies. I assume I will be feeling better or the same. One day, 19 hours, 0 minutes. Excellent. But yeah, I think that's it. So thanks for hanging out. I'm leaving. Everyone disperse. Get out of here. Or I'll write it on your permanent record or something. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully better. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat a banana and see how that goes. Hopefully it just goes down. That'll be it. Okay, bye.